Alrighty guys, we have a 2007 Hyundai Elantra. Gotta rotate the tires, and this van, for a 2007, this thing is pretty bad shape. He wants an oil change, but I'll show you. You see that puddle that's already started? The oil pan is literally rotted out on this thing. Got some random spots there too. I gotta find out where that's coming from. There's power steering. The power steering really whines in this. Rear brakes grind, and that's my job today, is doing the rear brakes on this. And rotate the tires. And basically give the van a once over. Basically spend an hour or two just going over everything. His windshield wash don't work. All kinds of junk. So we're gonna go over this thing. I'm not gonna change oil because I don't want to back that bolt out and end up the oil pan actually breaking. So we're gonna order a oil pan in, and he'll have to come in sometime during the week in the evening to have that changed out. But yeah, we'll get the tires rotated, the brakes done, give it a once over, and see what else it needs from there. And I got my camera girl here. Yeah. Been having fun, eh?
Lots of fun.
Good, but I gotta get her coveralls that fit. Alrighty guys, let's have it, the brakes. Buzz this off, and you'll see how bad these brakes actually were. This vehicle definitely was not taken care of. Oh, yeah. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you're don't take care of your vehicle and you let your brakes get to the point where they're grinding. The disc heats up and continuously expands and retracts, expands and retracts. That's what causes your wheel not to be able to come off easy. So we got to pound this wheel off. 2 pound and a block of wood so you don't damage the rim. Now you want to come in a little close, I'll grab a light. So we got to change the rotor. As you can tell how grooved that is. Really bad. Yep, this absolutely sucks. So it's just a matter of two, I'm going to say 14 mil bolts. Yeah, 2 14 mil bolts. These are going to be a pain in the butt to get out. This is get your rotor off, and I'm probably going to have to beat the rotor off because of that expansion and contraction of the heat caused by grinding your pads onto the rotor. So I'm going to have to use an easy out to get that out for sure. And we'll show you how to do that in a minute. Alright guys, I just noticed something else. Somebody else has done these, well, something to these brakes at one time. Now, come in with the camera. Now, do you see anything out of the ordinary? What the hell is that all about? Somebody has actually twisted it, putting the caliper back on. So that's causing rubbing on the actual flex line. So the back side of this is actually worn down. So whoever put this back on didn't know what the hell they were doing. Ridiculous.
Kaya, you're laughing.
Sorry, when you just...
Start on. It's on.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Don't break.
Alright guys, don't let your pads get this bad. You want to come in on this? That is absolutely ridiculous, letting your pads get like that. So now I have the problem that this piston's been pushed out so far. I gotta clean that up because I don't want to push the piston back in and send that crap into the piston. And to be honest, because it's been heated up so long, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to push the piston back in because it might have heated up and it's seized in there now. So we're going to try and clean that up with a little toothbrush, wire brush, and then see what happens when we push it back in. But you might actually end up needing a new caliper. Okay guys, I've got that the best I can around, but I can't really get right inside the groove, so I'm hoping when I compress it, it's not gonna like total everything. So I'll get this together and we'll see what goes on from there. Okay guys, I'm not even gonna try and get these screws out of the rotor without one of these. So not even gonna try because I know they'll be seized. So we're gonna use an easy out to break it loose. Hopefully. Took a little bit of propane heat, but we got these screws out. Now I'm just taking out the two 14mm bolts that hold the caliper housing on, and then hopefully we'll be able to get this rotor off. Alrighty guys, with a little bit of help, we just beat it all the way around to break it loose, and I'm actually kind of amazed it came out as somewhat easy as it did. But slowly it's getting past all the rust. But usually as hot as it would have gotten, these things are welded on. I spent probably 45 minutes on a Sunfire. Yeah, it was a Sunfire, beating with a 2-pound, actually breaking the rotor to get it off. So I'm kind of amazed this one's coming off the way it is. Shit in here. Okay.
Now it's ready.
Alrighty guys, got our drum back on, got the screws back in, and now I'm just gonna use my little wire brush toothbrush and clean this crud out before I put it back, and then we'll be anti-seizing the shit out of this. So this guy's got 2 kids, so I gotta make it safe for him.